boys and girls. How are you today? This is our lesson 8, and today is April 23rd on Thursday. This is our lesson 8 review. And I hope, boys and girls, that you listen to your videos again so that you could practice real good and be all set for our review today. Okay? And if you didn't get to go back and practice again, that's okay too, because you can practice today on our review. That's what review is all about, to practice and see if you remember what we have learned. Okay? So again, this is lesson 8. And the first thing that we're going to review are our tricky words. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. All right. No. Where? When? Word? Why? To? One? From? Was? Yellow? Look? A. That should just go without even thinking about that because it's only one letter. A, and you can also say a. Blue? And red. I. Again, that's another word you shouldn't even have to think about because it only has one letter. I. Two. Is. Three. The, and you can also say the word the. Like she went to the store, or you can say she went to the store. Of. Are. Little. Down. Out. All. This is one of our newer ones. W-H-A-T. What? Like, what time is it? This is our other new word, so let's spell it. S-O. And what tricky word is that? So. So, what do you think? So. Okay, and see, now that we've started back at no, so and no, let me get to it. See, the only letter that changes is the first letter, N for no, and S for so. Okay? Very good tricky word review. If you think you still need practice, if you want to get faster and faster and just see the word and go, yep, that word says that. Just go back on the video and keep practicing, okay? All right, that is our tricky word review. And now we are going to review our uppercase letters A through R. Let me get that. Just one moment. Okay. This is uppercase A. All right. Skywrite with me because this isn't new. This is review. Diagonal left, lift. Diagonal right. Line across. Uppercase A. Okay. All right. Next letter after uppercase A is uppercase B. Straight line down, lift, circle to the right, circle to the right. Half circle to the right, half circle to the right. So let's do that again. Straight line down, half circle to the right, half circle to the right. Uppercase B. Okay. Next letter is and if you hear chirping in the background, it is my guinea pig, Max. He decided he wants to help me teach the lesson. Would y'all like to see him? Oh, whoa! He had a snack that he dropped. But
No,
that's
he had
okay.
this.
All right. Let me sit down so you
He
can
wanted
see.
it on his nose.
Let me see if he'll look at y'all. I don't know if he'll look at y'all or not.
Put it back on. Please.
Hopefully he won't bite, Miss Reed.
Please let me put it back on. You hold him. I want to put it on.
There he goes. See?
Please put it on. It's cute.
All right.
It's cute. Let me put it on.
Don't put it on.
But he likes it.
That is my daughter also that you hear in the background. She's got our little Max now. And me and you boys and girls can go back
You good?
to our uppercase letter that we have next. The next letter is uppercase C. So let's skywrite it. It's going to be most of a circle to the left. Uppercase C. And if I didn't mention it before, while we are going over the skywriting, I also want you to practice, if you have a piece of paper and pencil or a crayon handy, go ahead and practice writing your letter. If you want to just skip the skywriting as I show you how to write it, really write it on a piece of paper. Okay? So, next uppercase letter is lowercase d. Straight line down, curve to the right. Now, if you're skywriting it with me, that's great. But if you want to go ahead and write it, that's good too. Okay? So, next uppercase letter. What's going to come after D, boys and girls? The letter E. Okay? Now, if you have a paper and you want to write it, that's fine. If you want to just practice skywriting and then write it later, that's fine too. Straight line down, across the top, lift, across the middle, lift, and across the bottom. Uppercase E. Y'all are doing so good, boys and girls. I wish I was there with you to see what your letters look like. Okay, I bet you're making some really pretty letters. All right, next letter. Uppercase F. Remember, it's kind of like the E. We just don't put a line across the bottom. Remember how we write uppercase F? Straight line down, lift, across the top, lift, and across the middle, lift. Okay? Uppercase F. Okay? Now we have uppercase G. Okay? You're going to make most of a circle to the left and line across. Uppercase G. Okay. The next uppercase letter is, excuse me, uppercase H. Straight line down, lift. Straight line down, lift. And line across. Uppercase H. Okay? This uppercase letter is uppercase I. Okay? Skywrite, or if you are writing, you're going to make a straight line down, lift, across the top, lift, and then across the bottom. Uppercase I. Excuse me, boys and girls. Now, next uppercase letter is J. Okay, let's write the uppercase J. You're going to make start at the top line, a fish hook. Uppercase J. Okay, and the next letter is uppercase I. Okay, straight line down, diagonal left, diagonal right. Uppercase K. Okay. Uppercase L. Straight line down, line across. Uppercase L. I bet y'all are making some very pretty letters. Okay, next is going to be uppercase M. Okay, straight line down, lift, diagonal to the right, diagonal up, line down. Uppercase M. Okay. Can you believe, boys and girls, how many letters we've learned? We've learned a lot. This next uppercase letter is the uppercase N. Okay. Straight line down, diagonal to the right, straight line up. And that is your uppercase N. Okay? And now we're to the uppercase letter O. Remember, that's a circle to the left, stop. Uppercase O. Okay. Uppercase P. Straight line down and half circle to the right. uppercase P. Almost done with our uppercase letters, boys and girls. I bet you are doing such a great job. Okay, next uppercase letter is uppercase Q. Now, it's a circle to the left, just like we make our O. But after we make that circle that looks like an O, then we add a diagonal line to the right. And that makes the uppercase Q. Okay. And our last uppercase letter that we have learned is uppercase R. Okay. Straight line down. Then we're going to make a half circle to the right and diagonal line down to the right. Straight line down, half circle to the right, diagonal right. And that, boys and girls, is our uppercase R. Good job, boys and girls. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is, let's see. Okay, we did our tricky words. We did our uppercase letters. And now, I went over with you to write these letters. If you didn't write your letters during the lesson, you can write them for homework tonight. The next thing that we are going to do is we're going to read the story called On the Mat. And before we end this lesson to do part 2 of reading On the Mat, I want you to think about these key vocabulary words as we are reading the story in part 2. Remember, the next part of this lesson is going to be reading On the Mat. Here are some vocabulary words. The first vocabulary word is smack. Like if you smack something, that means you smack, you hit. So if you smack something, that means you hit something. Okay? Now, mess. Mess. What do you think a mess is? Do you think that's a clean room? Or do you think that's a room that's really dirty? And your mama comes in and says, clean up that mess. Well, that means your room is dirty and you have to organize it and clean it up and make it look nice and clean and neat. Okay? And let's see, there is a phrase called the tip top. If you say something is at the tip top, what do you think that means if something is at the very tip top? Well, it means that it's at the very top, or it's the place above everything else. It's way at the very top. And the phrase again is the tip top. That means it's at the way up high, at the very, very top above everything else. Okay? So we're going to stop right here, and then we're going to go to part 2 with our story. And then after our story, I will ask you some questions about the story. So I will see you when we read our story. Bye-bye.